Hello, hello, hello. Grace, peace, and love to everybody watching this video. All right. This one is gonna be a little different. I tried something new with this one. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it don't come off a little boring. I tried to make it as fun as possible, but at the same time, it's very educational and yeah, I just feel like it's very important. Because a lot of people praise this guy. Just to fill you in. This is the exposure of Drake, like his connection to the occult and Aleister Crowley. Again, I did do this on a PowerPoint, but like I said, I tried to make it as fun as possible. But we just gonna jump right into this. I'm not gonna try to make this video too long. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's just jump right into this. Here we go. All right. So here we go. Drake and Aleister Crowley, Drake's connection to the occult. Yes, Drake is a part of the occult. He has taken the oath. I'm pretty sure a lot of us assume this or kind of aware of it, but I'm gonna break it down to y'all to show y'all exactly how he is a part of the occult. And every slide is actually important. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. All right. So Drake and Aleister Crowley. All right. Now. We're just gonna start off with the early years of Drake. Now in his early years, he began on the show Degrassi, The Next Generation. Now we all seen him, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying, getting shot. He was in a wheelchair, all that. I actually didn't watch this show like that. I mean, honestly, I watched probably like a handful of episodes, but we all seen it growing up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and his first mixtape before being signed, this is key to know, before being signed, it was Room for Improvement in 2006. And then we have his second mixtape, Comeback Season, which we were all kind of aware of, you know what I'm saying, that this is crazy, you know what I'm saying, that song and a lot of other songs. Yeah, the OVO label was founded actually during this second mixtape, and that was in 2007. Then his third mixtape, So Far Gone, that's, I think everybody knows about this one. That's in 2009. And this is actually when he gets signed to Young Money. It was in 2009. And trust me, I put a lot of hard work and time and dedication into this PowerPoint. So, you know what I'm saying? I did my research. So, yeah. And then we got Cash Money and / Young Money is owned by Universal Music Group. So, that's all owned by Universal Music Group. And actually in this next slide, I'm going to show y'all, break it down for y'all exactly how it is. It's Universal Music Group going down to Cash Money, then Young Money. And then Young Money has a distribution deal with Republic Records. And Republic Records actually sold over to Universal Music Group. But it's under like a slightly different name. But, they have a distribution deal through Republic Records. And then Republic Records distributes OVO's music and stuff. OVO has a distribution deal with the Republic Records. So this is what we call a 360 deal. When a guy is signed to another guy, that's signed to another guy, that's signed to another guy, that's signed to the man. You know what I'm saying? So that 360 deal that you hear going around, and I know a lot of people hear that word 360 deal going around a lot, and they don't really know, or they have an idea what it is. This is really what it is. It's when it's this whole blob of signings, you know what I'm saying? It's like a branch of labels, basically owned by an overall parent label. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I just felt like that was definitely important to break down. Like I said, every slide is actually important. So yeah, now we're gonna get into the meat of this right now. So now, OTO. So now look, OTO. It's actually, let me just start here. So OTO, it stands for Ordo Templi Orientis. It's a Hermetic magical organization, occult, founded by Aleister Crowley at the beginning of the 20th century. All right, this is exactly what a secret society is. That's what OTO is. And if you can connect it already, if you're smart, you know what I'm saying, or if you can kind of see. This sounds just like OVO, but we're gonna get into that. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. So the original creators of OTO were Carl Kellner, 1851-1905, and Theodore Roos, 1855 to 1923. This is Carl Kellner right here. If you can see my mouse, I know I could like show this as like a slide, but I just kind of don't want to because I don't want to make it boring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then this is Theodore Roos right here. These are the original creators of OTO. All right, OTO, Ordo Templi Orientis. Don't get this confused with OVO. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now Theodore Roos then succeeded Karl Kellner as the head of OTO after Kellner's death in 1905. And then Theodore Roos met Aleister Crowley, and in 1910 admitted Crowley to the first 3 degrees of OTO. All right. Now, 2 years later, Crowley was placed in charge of the lodges of Great Britain and Ireland, and was advanced to the 10th degree. So he was making his way up in the ranks in the secret society or in their occult. You know what I mean? Now, in 1913, Crowley composed the Gnostic Mass while in Moscow, Russia, which he described as being the order's central ceremony of its public and private celebration. Secret society. You know what I'm saying? Basically, secret society. And he made ceremonies and stuff that were public and private. Now, in 1914, Crowley moved to the USA, and around this time, he decided to integrate the Lima into the OTO. And in 1915, prepared revised rituals for the use of the occult. Now, if you I think that's self-explanatory, but yeah, Aleister Crowley, he actually revised the traditions and rituals for the occult and implemented them into OTO, now being the head big dog of this secret society, OTO. All right. Now, in 1920, Crowley designated himself the official leader of the occult after the death of Theodore Roos. So he ranked up. He started making plays within the organization or occult, because that's what I like to call it, because that's what it is. It's an occult. He started making plays within the occult, and then he designated himself the leader after the death of one of the originators. You know what I mean? All right, now moving on. Now the Lima. Now, if you could see, the Lima was mentioned right here. This all goes in like chronological order, kind of. I put it in chronological order as best as I can. But yeah, so now the Lima, what the Lima is, it's a Western esoteric and occult philosophy and new religious movement founded in the early 1900s by the one and only Aleister Crowley. And if you can see, I put the Great Beast 666. That's not a name that I gave him. That's a name that he gave himself. I just want that to be known. But yeah, he founded the Lima in the early 1900s. And the central idea of the Lima and beliefs is to follow one's true will, aka, if I know y'all heard it before, do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. A phrase coined by Aleister Crowley and foundation of the Lima. You know what I'm saying? And these are all, I typed this all up myself, so you know what I mean? I'm just saying I ain't copy pasta nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the Thelemic cosmology features deities drawn from ancient Egyptian religion. All right. So let me say that again. The Lima cosmology, and when I say cosmology, that's like they're basically their gods. You know what I mean? That's what that is. But yeah, the deities they had deities drawn from ancient Egyptian religion. Like they adopted these religious deities that were from ancient Egypt. And the highest deity is called Nuit or whatever, a false god / demon, straight up. And I just had to keep that 100 because that's what that is, a false god. The list of deities worshipped in Thelema is Nuit, Hadid. I'm not finna go through all these, but as you can see, this one right here, Baphomet, that's one that we've been seeing a lot as of recently, especially in that Lil Nas X video. That when he was dancing on the devil, that was Baphomet that he was dancing on. That's like, it's just, I'm just breaking this down and keeping it 100 with y'all so y'all can kind of understand. But it was Baphomet that he was dancing on. So, and that was one of the deities that's worshipped in Thelema, you know. So it is safe to say that Thelema is the foundational occult of the USA, specifically with it being a Western esoteric occult / philosophy. All right, and I put the false gods / demons below, just so y'all can see. I didn't put them all there because I don't care for them, but yeah. So now, hopefully that registers and y'all can understand that. And hopefully I'm not moving too fast. If so, please just rewind. Cause like I said, I'm not trying to make this too long. But yeah. So now let's move forward. So now here we go. Drake's connection to the occult. All right. Now Drake uses the Owl of Athena as his OVO logo. That owl that we see, that Drake had the chain of and on the shirts and everything. That's the Owl of Athena, and I'm just keeping a buck with y'all. But yeah, the Owl of Athena is a Greek mythological owl that represents Athena, the false goddess / demon of wisdom, and she also goes by the name of Minerva in Roman, and then Neith in ancient Egyptian religion. All right. Excuse me. The label name OVO is absolutely a play off of Aleister Crowley's OTO. So OVO, he definitely was inspired by Aleister Crowley. I wouldn't say Aleister Crowley per se because I wasn't there with him, but absolutely somebody influenced him to make this name because this is just too spot on. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into this. Now, the owl used in the OVO is the same Owl of Athena used in Greek mythology, Canaanite mythology, and ancient Egyptian religion. All right, so this is the OVO owl right here. This is Drake's logo and label logo, and then this is the Owl of Athena. If y'all can see, it's literally the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing, except, excuse me, I had some juice, so I'm like burping. But yeah, it's the same exact thing, except for they just made the owl on OVO. They just made it more modern looking. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt it was very important to put that how they used the Owl of Athena. Ooh, I forgot an A right there. Y'all forgive me. But Owl of Athena at the Bohemian Grove meeting, and I had to say thank you, Alex Jones, because he infiltrated that meeting, the Bohemian Grove meeting, that secret society meeting, and you could actually go see that on YouTube. To be so 100, and if it's not on there no more, go on Rumble. But anyways, yeah, so definitely that's the Owl of Athena that he's using in his OVO logo. All right. Now, this is very important to know. It is very important to understand that in ancient Egyptian religion and Greek mythology, they adopted these same beliefs from ancient Egyptian religion. So Greek mythology, the whole pantheon of gods from Greek mythology, they literally just adopted it from ancient Egyptian religion. They believed, but they both believed in that the phenomena of nature were divine forces in and of themselves. Now, these deified forces included the elements like earth, wind, fire, water, animal characteristics, or abstract forces. And if you don't know what that is, that's like love, courage, experience, freedom, soul. These are abstract forces. You know what I'm saying? Now, both believed in a pantheon of gods, speaking on the ancient Egyptians and the ancient Greeks. They both believed in a pantheon of gods, which were involved in all aspects of nature and human society. Now, the deities listed in the Lima are all tied to false gods. Okay, so the Lima that Aleister Crowley created and founded, that new religious movement, is all of those false gods. They are specific animals or specific elements or abstract forces, like I explained above. That how the Greeks and Egyptians exactly what they believed about these same forces and same gods per se, false gods. You know. So for example, the Owl of Athena here. So the Owl of Athena in the OVO logo, is tied to the false god Athena, also known as Minerva. And then Athena is another name for the false ancient Egyptian goddess Neith. And Neith is the goddess of the cosmos, fate, wisdom, water, rivers, mothers, childbirth, hunting, weaving, and war. All right. So that's just an example. And y'all see how that Owl of Athena literally goes back, all the way back to the ancient Egyptian false goddess Neith. All right. So that's what this is. That's exactly what that owl stands for. You know what I mean? So and I had to put the fake gods right there because that's what they are. You know what I mean? They're demons. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Owl of Athena. This is the Owl of Athena. This is actually a real ancient coin that they found. I don't think it's a coin, but it's some type of material product that they use to imprint or create the Owl of Athena on. And this is Athena, the false goddess, which is what this owl represents. And then Athena is named Neith in ancient Egyptian. You get what I'm saying? So y'all follow me? All right. So now, in conclusion, Drake is absolutely a part of the occult. The particular society is unknown. However, and I say that's unknown because, like, obviously he ain't gonna come out and say the society that he's a part of, because that's literally breaking the code. And that's breaking the oath, the very same oath that he possibly even spilled blood over. You know what I mean? But yeah, however, with the symbolism used in his pictures, logos, music / lyrics, videos, etc., it is clear as day to see that he took the oath. He doesn't call himself the sixth god for no reason, and the reasoning is absolutely not because he is from Canada. And I just want y'all to know, like, a lot of people will probably be like, oh, he called himself sixth god because he's from Canada. First off, we didn't even know that Canada was called the sixth until this man came out and said it. You know what I'm saying? So let's not pretend like this is something that we knew and we called Canada. You know what I mean? But anyways, I just found it very interesting that in his song Do Not Disturb on More Life, he said, behind closed doors, a lot of sixth god worshiping. Now, that is very questionable, all right? And then in the song Sneaking on More Life, the same album, he said, this is all God's doing, man, you can't plan it. But if the devil's in the details, then I'm satanic. Come on now, y'all. Like, honestly though, like, come on, man. Like, this ain't, like, that's not just a bar, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's subliminal. But, yeah, and as you can see, he has the Eye of Horus tatted on him. You know what I mean? And this is the 666 sign. That's what that is. This sign over the eye, when they do that, I'm not finna do it, but yeah, that's 666. That's what that is. If you can see, boom, with that finger, the middle finger is another 6, and then this finger is boom, a 6, or this is the middle finger. But yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, and y'all can see him throwing up the all-seeing eye, and yeah, this, most people align this with the Illuminati, but it's not. Actually, the Illuminati and Freemasons are two totally different things. And majority of stuff that's happening right now is definitely Freemasonry, and it's tied to Freemasons, not the Illuminati. And if y'all would like a video on that explaining the differences and where they branched off at and all that good stuff, please comment below, because I would love to, like, dig deep and go and break that down. But yeah, so my man's here is definitely a part of the occult. You know what I'm saying? He definitely took that oath for sure. And for an additional slide, I just wanted to show y'all, like, for his new album coming out, or that came out, I don't know. I think he like put, I think I saw an article on him pushing it back because of touring or something like that. But it's called For All the Dogs right now. This is the album cover that we were shown, right? And I even seen on Instagram, like, oh yeah, he said my son drew the album cover for me. Now, this on the right side here, this is the original drawing from his son. You know what I'm saying? This is the actual original drawing. But Mr. Six God here, 666 dude, society man, oath man, went ahead and made it look demonic. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not trying to get on the little boy drawings, you know what I mean? But what dog has hooves? That don't look like paws to me. But I know that's probably not intentional. He's a kid, you know what I mean? And God bless his little heart and his little soul. But for Drake to take this and make it red eyes with a black background and just to make it look demonic, and then try to say his son drew it, but then I had to dig deep to find that this right here on the right side is the original drawing. Come on, man. Like, it's just, he's far gone. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you still don't see how this man is a part of the occult, then I don't know what to tell you. Cause like this is crazy. Like honestly, like and as you can see, it's been way more blatant nowadays. You know what I mean? Like they're not hiding it no more, and it's not subliminal no more. Like it's like boom bow being in your face. You know what I mean? Like they're hitting us with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just felt like this was very important to show because, like I said, his album is coming out, and a lot of people like just worship the ground that this man walks on. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because he's literally like my brother Truth is says, he's leading y'all to a burning end, and this is very sinister. You know what I'm saying? And it is, you know. And I feel it's very important to us as Christians to shine a light of Christ on this darkness, like straight up, because like the stuff that they do is very questionable, to say the very least. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not saying the very least, I'm sitting here saying the most now, you know. And this is definitely proof that this man is a part of the occult. I mean, like, it's all aligned back to Aleister Crowley and the Lima and his secret society that he formed. It's just nasty, bro. It's just disgusting. But yeah, if y'all out here listening to Drake, please, man, I would say stop it. You know what I'm saying? I can't control you though. But as a Christian, if you're listening to this, man, you really need to tighten up. And that's just what it is. I stopped listening to secular music. It's been like 3.5, 4 years now. And I'll tell you, like just like my mental has just been way more clear. And I don't like trip and like get angry and depressed and a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff really feeds your spirit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not feeding it something healthy, if y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. I made it 20 minutes anyway. I tried to get under it. I told y'all I keep doing this. I'm so sorry. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. I really hope this resonates with somebody out there that love this man, because I'm telling you now, he don't love you back. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And yeah, again, thank you for tuning in. Jesus Christ is Lord. Hallelujah. I love y'all so much. Continue to tune in. Please drop any comments that you can. Like, I would love to know what y'all think about this, like straight up. So but yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, don't follow me, follow Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Charlie FTK, and I'm out of here. We are.